How's it going today, buddies? Hopefully everybody is well, and welcome to Lucha Libre News / Rant Show. I just want to thank you for stopping by and watching the video. Not a whole hell of a lot going on today as usual, but a little bit on the news today. So let's just dive right in and talk about the anniversary show, which is coming up very soon, and the CMLL has announced a new match for that, which I'm pretty excited about, and I think all of you are as well. So the already loaded anniversary card just got a little bit bigger and more exciting. I shouldn't use the word little bit because it's actually a lot, as the CMLL has announced a trio match to be happening at their biggest show of the year, as Rush will be teaming up to take on, Rush will be teaming up with the Briscoe brothers to take on Phoenix, Penta-Zero, and La Park. Now, a lot of Lucha Libre fans are in fact calling this the dream match, and they're calling this the match of the year between you and me. I have to say that it's a good match, but I can't really get into it right now because the outcome of this match is incredibly predictable. Yes, I know Rush and La Park have had, you know, some huge feud. Like, they have a huge feud. Like, their feud in the CMLL is huge. It's probably like the biggest feud in Lucha Libre history, and probably like professional wrestling history. Like, it's a huge feud. The two of us have had one of the greatest matchups I've ever seen. But just this match, like, the prediction of this match is just, it's predictable. This match is just really predictable. So that's why right now I can't really get into it, because at this moment I find it to be just too predictable. But that's just what I think. Now, this match is not the first time that, of course, King Phoenix and Penta-Zero have teamed up, but it is the first time that they will be teaming up in the CMLL. This match will also be the Briscoe brothers' debut into CMLL. Now, no word at this time if they have actually signed a full-term contract or not, or if this is just a one-time match for them, because they're still under contract with Ring of Honor. So no word on if Ring of Honor is going to let them go from their contract, or if they had some type of dispute where they left for whatever reason. I don't know, but either way, this should be a good match. Like I said, for me, it's just really predictable, and I the outcome of this matchup already. But needless to say, I'm going to be watching this pay-per-view, and it's going to be the most exciting, biggest matchup for sure. It would have been better if they had actually gone the way that they were going to originally go. Because originally CMLL had the main event booked for the anniversary show, which was going to be just Rush versus La Park in a hair versus mask match. That was going to be their main event, but instead they added this, which, I mean, it's nice. It's going to be good to see the Briscoe brothers in the CMLL. I mean, it's always good to see Penta and Phoenix teaming up. Like, that's always a good time. But I just think the matchup is just incredibly predictable. But it should be good, though. Like I said, the date for that pay-per-view is coming up, as I think it's like the 30th or something like that today. So it's coming up on the 3rd, which is the day for the pay-per-view. I'll, of course, come on here and I'll talk about that after the pay-per-view is over. So let's jump into other news and talk about Zeuxis, shall we? Well, the WWE has announced that it has added another female luchador to the Mae Young Classic this year, and that is, of course, none other than the one and only Zeuxis. This was announced. This was a long time coming for the 29-year-old Lucha Libre star. She debuted in the CMLL, as everybody knows, 9 years ago, and cemented legendary status during her time there. She announced her departure several months ago from the CMLL, and everybody was wondering what was in store for her next. She attended WWE tryouts about 2 years ago, but nothing came of it. Now, for the young luchador was picked by the WWE to compete in the biggest female classic of in the entire world, actually. According to Vince McMahon, the WWE has been watching Zeuxis rather closely since her departure from the CMLL, and they picked her to compete in the Mae Young Classic, hoping that it will be a good way to launch her career into the WWE. Now, I would definitely like to congratulate her on her success in that, and hopefully she does really well, and hopefully she goes on to have a really good career there. Hopefully they play her right and do things right, because I could see this going really bad for her, but I could also see it going really well. She's extremely talented, and I think she'll be able to pull it off and be really good there, even become a champion. There's definitely a lot of competition for her there, a lot of stiff competition, but I definitely think she could cement her legendary status there as well, and bring a lot of American fans to the Lucha Libre and Luchador style of wrestling. But I think she could do really well, and I just want to congratulate her on that. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know I love you very much, and I'll check you in the next video.